Ha! I've tricked you. I'm down here this time. Here we are with part 2 of the Essen Spiel. Games of interest before I narrow it down to a very specific top 20 or so list. So I'm starting where we were at the end of part 1. Let's do this. Now I already clicked through a few last night to try and narrow it down a little bit more. So I know that there's a few here that I would usually click on because they're adorable, but I already know that they're not for me, so I wanted to speed it up a little bit. This one, oh dear, cooperative, panic diner, it's a must click for me. 2 to 5 players, blue orange, they're usually pretty good. Doesn't look like there's any images, just that box art. Because there's no other images, I'm not going to put it on my wish list, but I imagine when the other images arrive that will end up on my wish list. Pappy Winchester, set collection auction bidding. Pappy Winchester, 2 to 5 players, 25 minutes, pretty good. Aged 8+, obviously a family game. Doesn't look like there's any images here either. Well, it's a cute box art. You get an idea here from the box cover what the gameplay might be like. Again, there's not enough there for me to put it on my list, so it's a no from me. Tan Caravan, 2 to 4, 30 minutes, age 8+. It's another family friendly. Okay, it reminds me of Jaipur, which is a game I'm sure you've all played. It's got a similar feel to it. I think I've got enough of those games. Usually I would put that on because it is very pretty, but we'll give it a skip. I'm clicking on all these because they're blue orange. I like blue orange as a publisher, but again, no board art or anything, so it's hard to tell if it's going to be any good or not. It's a no. Now I know that Alabari, a nice cup of tea, loads of people have got that on their list, but I did take a look at it and I wasn't feeling it, so same with Macau. I thought I'd already done that one in part 1. Maybe it's got multiple publishers. I felt like I already did that one as well. Welkin. 2 to 4 players, 45 minutes. Card drafting and commodity speculation. Let's have a look. At least there's some artwork here we can check out. It's very pretty. Ooh, that is really pretty. I feel like I've seen this. I feel like some of these might have been in my part 1. Apologies if that's the case. I don't remember that insert, however. But given how pretty that is and what the theming is, I was going to add it to my wish list and it's already in there. Very strange. All right, let's keep going. I'd usually be sucked into clicking on that because it looks adorable, but I'm not going to. Expansion for dice sellers. Never did get that game and it was on my wants list. Holy crap, Escape Tales, wonderful players. Playtime 360 to 540 minutes. You must play that over numerous sessions. No one is going to sit there for that long and play a game. I don't even know if Twilight Imperium goes for that long. Card drafting, I'm bypassing some of these even though you would usually click on them just because I've got loads of that type of game. Wonderful players, 40 to 60 minutes. What have we got here? Action queue, deck, bag and pool building, hand management and a modular board. Set collection, worker placement. Okay, this has spurred my interest. Wow, there's a lot of components there and I like the look of it. It's very pretty. Look, I just saw this in a game store the other day. Oh, it's very pretty, isn't it? Oh, so nice. Okay, yep, that's a yes from me. I'm adding that one. That's Sierra West. I know that this one here, just Majestus. I know that's on a lot of people's lists, but I took a look and yeah, not for me. Now, Project L I hadn't heard of before, but I saw it on Helly and Lynn's Essen Spiel list this morning when I was checking out their channel. It looks pretty interesting. So it's action points, card drafting, pattern building and tile placement, and I just thought it looked fascinating. Look at all the pieces. This looks like a 3D printed prototype maybe. Okay, so the thing that I thought was interesting over at their coverage of it this morning is you need to trade up your pieces. So you'll need a small piece to get the next biggest piece and then that piece to get the next biggest piece. So you can't just trade up and get the largest piece. You're really going to need to think about what you're doing. And look at those lovely inserted boards. My problem is I don't think anyone in my group would play it, but that is definitely looking nice. Project L for sure. On tour, wonderful players, 20 minutes. Easy. Dice rolling, line drawing, network and route building, paper and pencil, push your luck. Let's have a look at the board. Nice and clean. Okay. So it's a small box game by the looks of that. It's got those mini markers in it. It's spurring my interest, just not quite enough because I'm aware that I need to narrow it down. Abyss Universe. Okay, so it's a re-implementation of Abyss. It sounds like it might be a card version. Beautiful players, 30 minutes. Card drafting, pattern building, set collection, tile play. Oh, tile placement. Doesn't look like there's any images here other than the artwork. I won't flick through them all, but you'll know the stuff if you've got Abyss. It's a beautiful, beautiful looking game. Crack on! Player eliminate. See, I would click on that other than the player elimination. Not into games. Oh, 4+ anyway. No good for me. 10 days in Europe. Well, this looks adorable, and I just saw this over on Vitruvian Gamers stream, so I'm gonna have a quick look at this one. Beautiful players, 20-30 minutes. What have we got here? Hand management, network, and route building. So not too difficult. And yay, there's pictures. So that looks very much like a prototype. I'm assuming the finished game is not going to look like that. Maybe it is. I don't know. It looks like a prototype. Not that everything has to be beautiful to be nice. Clearly, that is rule for life. That is not the case. But that's just not grabbing me from the aesthetic of it, sadly. Back we go. Yeah, that just wasn't grabbing me. Oh, cute. So they're going to release different ones, clearly. Cooper Island. So I've already looked at this one and it looked interesting, which is why I'm looking at it for you guys. Tile placement and worker placement. Let's have a look. Oh, hexes though. Maybe I looked at it and thought, no, it's not for me. I'll have a quick flick through it for you. It might be your cup of tea. It looks nice. It's just not for me because of the hexes. I think I mentioned that in the last part, that hexes just do not do it for me at all. Now this one sounded really interesting. Maracaibo. Wonderful players. Area majority influence, hand management, point-to-point movement. Ooh, nice coins. Nice art. Ah, that's more like it. So that other one was a prototype again. Very pretty. Yeah. Okay, we'll add that one. And it's Alexander Pfister, so you can't go wrong there really, can you? Down we go. Pharaoh. I've got to click on it because of the theme. 1 to 5 players. 30 to 75 minutes. Modular board, variable play powers, and worker placement. Let's have a look. Oh wow, nice board. That is really nice. Okay, I'm loving the artwork. I don't know how you feel, but that is so clean. Look at those icons. Yeah, I'm feeling this one, guys. Oh, it's so clean. Stunning. Okay. Yep. I'm sold. That's going on the wish list. Hadn't even heard of that one before. That's really nice. On it goes. I love discovering new games that I haven't heard of. Now, Aquatica. Had to click on this one. I've already checked it out. I already know that I like it. I saw it the other night and I was like, yes. Look at that artwork. Beautiful. Nice. Yep. Yeah, I'm adding it to the interested list. I don't know if it'll be in my final list, but yeah, for sure, that's nice. Interested. Skytopia, I'm sure we looked at that one. These must have multiple publishers, depending on where they are. Now, Squire I already looked at, just because of the theme. It's animals dressed in regalia. Beautiful. But there's no pictures there, so it's pointless going through that with you. But certainly adorable. Mystery House looked really interesting. I've looked at it before, and I'm just going to show you what the designers have done. Because it's so interesting. The actual board setup. So this is it here, and it looks like you might actually look through to gain the clues that you need. Just fascinating. I don't know because I haven't seen a playthrough, but look at that. And it looks like you could change them out as well. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it is. I don't know. I haven't put it on my list. I just wanted to show you just how odd that was. I like it when designers think outside the box, so to speak. Oh, that's kind of disturbing, isn't it? These taco and burrito and whatnot games. Card drafting, hand management. No, not for me because I've got too many. Can you ever have too many? Spring on a string. 2 to 4 players, 10 to 20 minutes. Wow, it's a light one. Okay, we've got to have a look. Oh, it's actual string. It looks like shoelaces. Wow. And it looks like cloth boards. What was I saying about designers thinking outside the box? That is so pretty. Wow, I wonder what the price of this is going to be. You know what? I'm interested. It's different, so it's going on the list. Yeah, that's crazy. Production value. So nice. You know, I was going to click on that one there until I saw the word deduction, and then I'm like, I'm out. Deck, bag, and pool building. 2 to 4 players, 60 to 90 minutes. Holy crap, there is a lot going on here. Co-op, deck, bag, and pool. Dice rolling, hand management, player elimination, really? Still look through it. Well, the art is nice. The art is all we have at the moment, so I'm not going to put it on the list. I need to know more. Deep blue. I've already looked at this one and I already liked it, but I'll have a look for you in case you haven't seen it. Look at that. Look at those little chests, guys. Look at them. Sucked in. Nice board. Oh, I spy gems. I spy gems. Oh, look at those little subs. They're adorable. Who is this? Is this Days of Wonder? It is, isn't it? Oh, Days of Wonder are one of those publishers where they'd release a game and I'd buy it. No questions asked. They were like Renegade when Renegade first started. But now I do usually check. But yeah, that's I'm going to put that must have because that looks absolutely stunning. And Days of Wonder, the production value is always off the chart. Oh, Underwater Cities has got an expansion for those interested. Paris, the City of Lights. Well, 2-player only, 30 minutes. Nice. It's city building and puzzle. Area majority influence and tile placement. Let's have a look. Interesting meeples. They look like little bunny rabbits. Pretty sure they're not. Oh, it's so pretty though, isn't it? So pretty. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, I've been to the Sacre-Cœur. Steps nearly killed me. Beautiful view though. I'm putting that on the list. I don't know. I feel like, oh, and it's polyominoes. Okay, it's going on the list. Bing. Art games I'm usually a sucker for, but we're scrolling on by. Want to make sure we get at least a good chunk of the way through this today. Now, Maracaibo we already did, didn't we? And that was definitely interested in. It's confusing me. There must be multiple publishers. There's Cyberpunk happening there. Bluffing, battle driven. Usually I'd click on that, but not interested in battle driven. These games here, the Kakerlakan games, if you haven't got them, try them. Hilarious. I've got numerous. I think I've got 5 of them. But Salad, Kakerlakan Salad, and Kakerlakan Poker Game, they're freaking hilarious, guys. Make sure you check them out. Bluffing. Oh, I'm so sad. That looks so pretty, but Bluffing. It looks like Beauty and the Beast. Sorcerer City was on my wants list over a year ago, I think. So we may as well revisit it. 1 to 6 players, 45 to 60 minutes. Deck, bag and pool building, hand management, and tile placement. Deck, bag and pool building seems to be a theme this year. Wow, are those coins? Oh, wow. Okay. Clank, clank. Nothing like it. Metal coins. They're beautiful. They are beautiful. I just want to know more. Lovely artwork. Artifacts. Okay. Okay, so it was obviously on Kickstarter and I've missed it somehow. Ah, here we go. I feel like it's not really telling us much about the actual game though. It's very strange. Okay, so it was pattern recognition or something, was it? I love those metal coins. I'm going to put it on interested. Pink. I'm scrolling past the ones with no image. I think I explained that in my last video. Mars. Anything to do with Mars. It's probably a bit of a giveaway. I'm all over it usually. So let's have a look at the images. What have we got here? Area majority influence, hand management, pick up and deliver, point to point movement, tile placement, and variable phase order. It's a city building game, territory building. Texas, guys. Cute meeples. Oh, wow. That is a big game. You know, usually I'd add it, but I know for a fact if I brought that out and put it on the table with my family gaming group, they're just going to look at me like, what the hell are you doing, Angela? This is not going to happen. So it's a no from me. You've got to go with your players, right? You can't just buy things that you want to play yourself and make everyone else miserable. I've already looked at some of these, which is why I'm skipping past them. Now, this one was on my list last year, I think. Vincent Dutrait. That's probably why it's on my list. He's a brilliant artist. So it's a co-op game, dice rolling, push your luck, variable player powers, and worker placement. And it was indeed on Kickstarter. Let's have a look at some images. Oh wow, the components are amazing. I'm not sure about this board. So here's a top tip, designers. Put bigger fonts on your cards because someone like me whose eyesight is failing fast and makes it so hard. There's so many games I used to love playing and I can't play them now because it's embarrassing getting other family members or friends to read the card out for me. Dead of Winter. Oh, Honey Buzz. See, I was going to click it, deduction. And that one I was going to click and it's betting and bluffing. We've all got our tastes. Grindhouse, again, elimination. Vampire the Masquerade seems to have a few games coming out. I actually kickstarted one and I'm really looking forward to it coming because I love the role-playing game. Still play it now. Pirates Under Fire I'd usually click on, but that looks like it might be a kids game. Not that there's anything wrong with a good kids game, but I've got plenty. Crystal Palace. Let's have a look. 2 to 5 players. Okay. Variable phase order and worker placement. Dice and economic. Let's have a look at some images. It's funny how something will grab you or not grab you based on how it looks, isn't it? This looks suspiciously like a prototype, however. So we can't be certain on that one, but no. Gotta click it. 1 to 6 players. Well, it sure is pretty. Look at that. Is that a wagon wheel? It's pretty cool. Well, it sure is pretty, ma'am. It sure is pretty. Nice artwork and iconography. I like that one, but I don't think my group would like it. So, oh man, I'm gonna have to click on this one. Fistful of meeples. Have a quick look. Area movement and worker placement. Oh wow, there's not a lot to this. Okay. Oh, I kind of like it because it's cowboys. I like the funny play on the name as well, but I've got too many on my list. Bosca saw in the store the other day, and I immediately picked it up because of the buzz. I could hear the buzz in my ear, but it didn't grab me, so gotta click that one. 2 to 5 players. Oh, is this going to be hexes? Oh, it isn't hexes. It's polyominoes. Oh, nice. The font looks a little bit bigger on those as well. I'm adding it. Such a sucker. I scroll past Sagrada, the expansion, just because I've stopped buying expansions, which I may explain in a future video. Cooper Island I looked at. I think we're getting some doubles here. You know, I thought that was called Wanky, and I was literally going to stop and look at it for that reason. So I was like, who calls a game that? Ah, this War of Mine's getting an expansion. Gonna have to check this one. Fujikura, 1 to 6 players. What have we got here? Action point, cooperative, dice rolling, modular board, pusher luck, tile placement. Let's have a look. Oh wow, look at those dragons, guys. Look at the little pagodas. Oh, they know how to pull at my heartstrings. Wow. I'm just picturing them painted up. Wow. Oh, it's hexes. Oh, I was so sold until I saw those bloody hexes. Oh, it's so pretty. Nope. Gugong has an expansion coming. A round clask. What madness is this? Oh, we are ripping through them now. I want to look at this one. Ulanga. Oh, if anyone hasn't seen the trailer for that new Rock movie, Dwayne Johnson movie, the Disney one, yeah, with Emily Blunt, check it out. It looks fun. More craziness, of course, because it's The Rock. It reminded me because it's based on like an Amazonian cruise type thing. Here's another pet hate. Who else hates it when they put the name of the game on the card? Me. I'd literally rather have plain backed cards. Alien. I looked at this last night just because it was Alien, and that's my favorite thing in the world. So it's a must add to my list, but I'm just going to wait until that one comes out and grab it. Oh man, we're up to G. Woohoo! Stevenson's Rocket looked nice. Artemis Project. Now this does look nice. I've seen it before. Yeah, my mate Josh mentioned this on his channel, The Board Game Captain. Check that out if you haven't already. It's a good channel. Well, it looks pretty. Like I said, I've checked it out before and I liked it. I'm adding this to the list if it isn't already on there. Bing. War of the Worlds interests me because it's War of the Worlds, but Grey Fox, I don't know. Expansion for Dara as well. Oh, a couple of expansions. Oh, we are flying through this list. Hud City, that looks a little bit like that Plaid Hat game that came out. It's got a similar colour scheme. 1 to 5. Okay, figured I had to click on it if it's 1 to 5 players. Action points, dice rolling, variable player powers, humour and horror. And it was obviously on Kickstarter. Oh, that board's a little bland. There's not a whole lot going on in there, is there? It's probably a prototype right enough. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Plus, the artwork isn't grabbing me with the cop with the mini-skirted lady over his shoulder like, oh, she can't help herself. She's just a silly woman. No, it's a hard no from me. Okay, we're up to H. I'm thinking we should stop breaking bears. I'm not even going to click on that because I know I'll get sucked in. Sunflower Valley, I managed to get that. It's behind me, yay. Museums on my wants list. Anyway, that's the German edition on this list. It's a little card games. It's helping us fly through the list. That's the most important thing, isn't it? Oh, this is the one where you build the buildings. I've got no interest in it, but I thought if you haven't seen it, you might have an interest in it. So I will show you what I mean. So it looks like you get all these little pieces and you have to, the dexterity element is you have to build these little buildings. Yeah, I'm assuming without them falling over. And then it looks like you have to actually move them. I can see the fun there, but it's not for me. But I thought you might be interested in looking at that one. That was Mega City Oceania, in case I didn't say what one it was. Ah, that artwork looks familiar. Bet it looks familiar to you as well. Plunderbound. Nope, don't click on every single thing, Angela. We'll be here alright, like we've got to Yellow. I'm gonna leave it there for that chunk of this list because I'm thinking there's probably going to be a few in here. Oh, ILO have only got 3 games. Oh, we may as well do it now. Ishtar, I know, is on every man and his dog's list. It's not on my list. I don't know why, it just didn't grab me. Little Town is on my list. I'd already added that to my list. I will scroll down to whatever the last I publisher is, and then we will kick off the next bit tomorrow. Oh, expansion for Pandoria for those that are interested. Expansion for Tokyo Highway for those that are interested, and we're up to J. Right, now I'm going to leave it there. I hope you saw something of interest there. I am really going to have to narrow down for my top 20. I've already started. I'm going through the ones that I'm interested in. I'm sort of trying to put them in order of most interest so that I can narrow it down. I think even though we're at J, I might try and fly through and just do 3 parts of going through the list with you, and then I will do a narrowed down top 20 with looking specifically at the games that I really would love to get from Essen, even though I'm not going. Let me know in the comments if you saw anything there that was of interest to you. I hope you've liked the format. I've tried to tighten it up a little so that you can see more of the images and things aren't cut off, but I'm still here to chat with you. That's it for this one, guys. Nerfenstein out. I wonder how many games we've got to go. 1,000?